giving your all to somebody, and you have nothing in return. They're disrespecting you, they're disregarding you. You must feel that type of way, and it's the same thing with the Most High God, because God is a jealous God. He said, because all you keep breaking my commandments, disrespecting me, all you don't care about me, I would go back to my place and leave all you to see for yourself. Until all you decide to check all yourself and turn from your wicked ways, then I will hear again. And that's what's happening right now. The Most High God gone back to his place, and we at the bottom of society, serving in captivity, serving all the other nations. Because why? We choose not to serve God. Right? The Bible, right, is a collection of books, right? It's just the Bible is not a book; it's a collection of books, right? And right now we're going into one book, the book of Deuteronomy, right? So start over Deuteronomy chapter 1 and verse 1, the very beginning. Deuteronomy 1 and 1, right? There is sister get a clear understanding.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 1 and verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Right here, and that says like the beginning of the book here, right here where it says, read it again.
These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Right, so the book of Deuteronomy, Moses is writing to the children of Israel, right? Right, the book of Deuteronomy. Right? So let me jump down in the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 1.
Deuteronomy 28 and verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Thou here is the children of Israel. Remember the book of Moses writing to the children of Israel, right? So here he telling them, if you, the children of Israel, right, read on.
To observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
Right, pause it. So Moses and the children of Israel, no sister, listen, don't get distracted, right? That God, if they listen to the commandments of God, God will set them high above all the races of people on the earth. How that sounding? Like a nice deal? That if you, God tell the children of Israel, if you listen to my commandments and obey them, I will set you above all the races of people on the earth. How that sound? A nice deal, eh? But that is only to the children of Israel, right? Read on.
And all these blessings shall come upon thee.
And all what?
These blessings shall come upon thee.
Right, and blessings will come upon you, the children of Israel, if you listen and do what I say to do, right? Read.
And overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Right, the blessing will not just come, the blessing will overtake you. You'll be surrounded in blessings. Everything you do is just blessings, prosperity. Everything is yours, right? Read.
Blessed shall thou be in the city.
Right, so give me the flip side right now, verse 15, right? Because our contract in Most High presenting to the children of Israel. So the flip side here now.
Verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou shalt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Right, so you see that flip side now? He's saying if you don't listen, you disobey, you do your own thing, you do what you feel to do. You don't want to do what God said to do, that curses will come upon you and overtake you. But curses is a bad thing, right? But what you still find, you still a good deal still, eh? So you can choose the blessing, you obey and get blessed, or you can choose to disobey and get the curses. So what went on, long story short, we as the actual the people, we chose to disobey. So that's why now it's only the curses upon us now, and it overtaking us in all how. So give me some curses, quick.
Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field.
Right, so what, sister? One of the curses is that our people will be cursed in the field and in the city. Today when you look around in the city at point, it has you seen some people out there is cursed people. They're hungry, they're hustling, they're looking, they're by the sidewalk, everything. And other people own the buildings, other races own the buildings, they own the businesses, them in the positions of authority, they're making up the rules, right? But our people, we hustling on the side to make a little dollar. And plus, and right through, even on the Sabbath day, we have to hustle, you hustling because we under pressure. Read.
Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store.
Right, cursed shall be thy basket and thy store. You know what I mean, Rastaman? Cursed shall be your basket. Your basket is your food pan, your pantry home, where you having, that's your basket. We basket always empty. As a people, we always have to go there and look for it. Nobody ain't giving nothing.
That's right.
But the other races, when you really sit down and think about it, the Indians, the Chinese, the Syrians, them ain't going to that. Them basket nice, them always a thing home. But we as a race of people, we always under it, but we under it. But the Bible says in Deuteronomy here that that is a curse for the children of Israel. And we is the people who suffer in that.
Yo.
You understand? So you have to put one and one together and one and two together. Right? Give me our next curse to read.
Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy land, and increase thy kind, and the flocks of thy sheep.
Right, give me 47, 45. Right? You reading the curses upon the children of Israel. Read.
Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, until thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments and his statutes, which he commanded thee. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder.
For a sign and a wonder. You know what is the reason for a sign, Asta? What people ask, what is the use of a sign? What does use a sign for? Huh? You're not on stage, you know, you're just listening here, brother. What a sign for? What are signs for? Signs, right? What is the use, what is the purpose of signage? Huh? For directions. There's some signs is for direction, but all signs is to identify now, boy, to show something now, boy. So if you're looking for a taxi to go Egypt village, you go look for the sign. You may say Egypt taxi stand. You go look for the sign now, boy. A sign is to identify. And the Bible tells you that God put a sign on the children of Israel. So in other words, he put an identification on we. To how to identify the children of Israel, how to know them, how to locate them, how to find them, how to know who is them. And the signs is curses. Right? The sign is now paintings and drawings and diagrams. The signs here is curses. Right? So read.
And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
Right, and upon our seed, our children, our generations forever. As long as children coming from our children and our children, the curses are going to be a sign to identify the children of Israel. Read, come on. 68.
Verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again.
Right, and the Lord bring us into Egypt again with ships. Rasta, that's a sign. One of the signs to the children of Israel is that they go into slavery on slave ships. The Bible tells you that over 3,000 years ago, the Bible tells you slavery would have happened, and it happened just about 500-600 years ago.
Right.
And it prophesied to happen over 3,000 years ago. Right, so when they say man of the Bible, which man can I know 3,000 years ago slavery going to happen with slave ship and come and happen? If only God can know them things and God give men the knowledge and the information to write it in a book so we can have it today. So we can get a little sense. But most of our people, we don't have no sense and we don't want to have no sense. We don't want to learn nothing. We're not interested in nothing. Only to hustle every day for a little bread. I always interested in, but life is more than that. We have children coming, we have to teach. We have to leave a legacy where children have to know something. So we come out there with the Bible to show our people a little sense, a little understanding, a little truth according to the Bible. And our people don't care. We just want to stay dumb and baby. You're trying to show a man, well, look, there's the truth here in the Bible. Nah, I don't want to hear this. You don't want to learn nothing. That is why unless we don't want to learn and change, we will forever remain in this low condition. We go always be at the bottom of society. We go always have to be working and serving the rest of people. Because why? We don't want to learn. We don't want no knowledge. Give me that nose here. Our people is destroyed for lack of knowledge. And the lacking of knowledge is not that knowledge is not there. We lacking knowledge because we don't want knowledge. We don't want it because it's available. It's out there. We have the internet today. Knowledge is free. But our people just choose to be dumb and stay at the bottom. We don't care about God. We don't care about nothing. Like you read.
Hosea 4 and verse 6. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
God's people, the children of Israel, is destroyed because they lack in knowledge. They don't want to know. They don't care to know. Read.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
Right, and because we, the children of Israel, reject God's knowledge, God said He's going to reject us. And that is one of the reasons we are in the situation we're in today. Because once upon a time, God was dwelling amongst us. God was with us and we was not in this position. We was ruling. Give me that in Amos, in Joel 3. That God is our God only. Give me that. Joel 3 and 27. 2:27.
Joel 2 verse 27. And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am the Lord your God.
Right. How we would have known that? Because we was a blessed people. We was keeping God's commandments and we was being blessed. We was being on top. We was in control. We was keeping the commandments so you could have know that the God of Israel was amongst us. And we was a blessed people. But because now we turn away from God, we rebel against God. Right? Come on.
Hosea 5 and verse 15. I will go and return to my place.
Right, so the Most High God, because we started to rebel against Him and break the commandments, from He being amongst us, what He say He will do?
I will go and return to my place.
The Most High God said He going to return to His place
till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face.
So in other words, the Most High said, I go to look up for you until all they check on themselves, until all they repent and look and want to serve me. Then I go come back and deal with you. Because you can't be giving you all to somebody and you have nothing in return. They're disrespecting you, they're disregarding you. You must feel that type of way, and it's the same thing with the Most High God, because God is a jealous God. He said, because all they keep breaking my commandments, disrespecting me, all they don't care about me, I would go back to my place and leave all you to see for yourself. Until all you decide to check all yourself and turn from your wicked ways, then I will hear again. And that's what's happening right now. The Most High God gone back to His place, and we at the bottom of society, serving in captivity, serving all the other nations. Because why? We choose not to serve God. Right? That's all we done.
I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face. In their affliction, they will seek me early.
Right, the Most High said that when we are afflicted, we will seek God early. And even yet, some of us are afflicted. And we're making the affliction. Read it over? Yeah, read it over. Read it over, read it.
Hosea chapter 5 and verse 15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face, and in their afflictions they shall seek me early.
Right, so the Bible says here in Hosea, brother, uncle, that God said He's going to return to His place until we as a people acknowledge our wrongs, acknowledge the disrespect and the disregard, and turn from our wicked ways, then and seek His face. Because right now we're not seeking God's face. We ain't trying to see God's face. God's face is in the Bible, in the Word, the commandments.
You better say humanity is God's people.
No! God created everybody, but He didn't choose everybody, uncle. What's this? Deuteronomy 7 and 6. I will give you a few. We have it right there. We come out there for you, our people. Right? We come out there for no bacchanal, no Jamaican thing. We just come out there to show our people the truth of the Bible, because we love we people and we don't want to be tired suffer. We tired suffer, right? You have it? Deuteronomy 6 and 7, 7 and 6.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6.
Yeah, miss uncle?
For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Uncle, the Lord chose the children of Israel here in Deuteronomy to be a chosen people unto himself. Uncle, right? We've given you the answer to the question you asked. Right? So you have to listen up. Because they're going to remain unlearned and uninformed, and they're going to continue speaking lies or the wrong thing. And we're out there to bring the truth to you. Right? God has chosen the children of Israel to be a special people unto himself. Give me that in Matthew 2 and 6. Right? He says humanity is God's people, but that is a lie from the white man. God created everybody, but he chose a special people unto himself, his people. Read.
Matthew chapter 2 verse 6. And thou Bethlehem in the land of Judah art not the least among the princes of Judah, for out of thee shall come a governor that shall rule my people Israel.
A governor is Christ, Christ the King. He shall rule who?
My people Israel.
God's people is the children of Israel, nobody else. God's chosen people is the children of Israel, which is the so-called Negro man today, the so-called Amerindians, and the so-called Hispanic people. We make up the 12 tribes of Israel, the children of Israel, God's chosen people. So why are we at the bottom of society suffering as God chosen people, and the rest of people who is not God chosen people prospering and doing good, and above us and controlling us because of sin, because we continue to sin, right? Sin. What is sin, you might ask? Right, what is sin? You hear the word since you're born, sin. What is sin? Anybody can answer what is sin here today? What is sin? Sister, you know what is sin? Come, give me sin in the Bible. Read.
1 John 3 and verse 4. For whosoever committed sin transgresseth also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law.
For sin is what?
The transgression of the law.
Uncle, let's start. You know that sin is the transgression of God's law, full stop. Sin is breaking God's law. But we're supposed to turn away from sin. That means, in other words, we're supposed to obey God's commandments, obey God's voice, obey God's laws. Right? And when we have a brother, and you love your brother, and you see your brother going wrong, you ain't going to pull him back and go tell him. Right, so that we out there for. So you're keeping the Sabbath day holy today? Yeah, you just try your best, right? Based on the knowledge, the amount of knowledge you have, right? So you can't do what you don't know. But what I want to show you today is the entire proper way how to keep the Sabbath holy, so then you can do it to a better ability now because you're going to know better. So if you just give me 5 minutes, I'm going to show you in the Bible exactly how to keep the Sabbath day holy. You understand? You listen? I like to interact with my brothers and Rasta. Come now, it will not take long. Because what's that? I know you like righteousness. I know it have parts in keeping the Sabbath. You miss out. You see that church over there? Where you now point? Them don't teach you that. I want to show you it. Right, so give me Exodus. We're cooking on the Sabbath, right? Because you mentioned 6 days to do only work, right? So you had that part there already, right? Correct, right? And that other part, right? You have this part. Right. Okay.
Exodus chapter 16 verse 23.
Brother, you know what I want to? You're not supposed to cook on the Sabbath day, the 7th day, so-called Saturday. And the Sabbath day, and you're not supposed to work, and you're not supposed to cook. But I'm just telling you, I'm reading from the Bible now. I didn't write this Bible, you didn't write this Bible, so we're reading that in a week.
Exodus chapter 16, verse 23. And he said unto them, this is that which the Lord hath said.
This is what God said. God said this now, read.
Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath unto the Lord.
God telling them, hey, tomorrow is the Sabbath, and remember, tomorrow is the Sabbath. What to do?
Bake that which you will bake today, and seed that which you will seed.
Right, seed means to boil. So God say, hey, remember, tomorrow is the Sabbath day. Bake what you have to bake today. Boil what you have to boil today, because tomorrow is Sabbath. Read.
And that which remaineth lay up for you to be kept until the morning.
And keep back some for tomorrow. Because you can't cook tomorrow, but you have to eat tomorrow. So Friday now, bake for today and tomorrow. Boil the rice and things for today and tomorrow. Cook all the way you have to cook today for today and tomorrow, because the Sabbath day, you ain't supposed to cook. That's the Bible says. And if you cooking on the Sabbath day, then you're breaking the Sabbath day. That means you disrespect God. That means you're telling God, I is my own God. And then you're coming on here and saying, no, I love God, I God people. That ain't making sense. You have to be practical with it. So here this next one now. You ain't supposed to sell and you're supposed to buy and do business on the Sabbath day. All that is part of keeping the Sabbath day holy. So let me get it from the Bible again. Hey, remember that start going on, you ain't supposed to buy and sell on the Sabbath day neither. Right? You say listening here this one, read.
Nehemiah 10 verse 31. And if the people of the land bring ware or any victuals on the Sabbath day to sell, that we would not buy it of them on the Sabbath.
Right. If the people of the land bring any ware or victuals to sell. Right, Ross, you hear this one, Rasta? You hear this one? Read it again, my brother here.
And if the people of the land bring ware or any victuals on the Sabbath day to sell.
So if the people of the land bring things to sell on the Sabbath day today, read.
That we would not buy it of them on the Sabbath.
We're not buying on the Sabbath. We're buying from them, but Monday to Friday. You see on the Sabbath, you're not supposed to buy nor sell. That is separate for you and the Creator to rock back and meditate and have a spiritual bond. You understand? Righteousness. So the Sabbath day is a special day. You ain't supposed to work, you ain't supposed to cook, you ain't supposed to buy and sell. And you're supposed to congregate with your brothers. Come together. That way the people going to church, that way they get it from now, but them going on a wrong mission anyhow. So you see like you're hustling your taxi there, you know we in slavery and captivity hard. You have to look for the bread because we suffering because of sin. But at the same time, you have to make up your mind that you're going to please Jack, or you're going to please yourself, or you're going to please man. And the Most High just say, you don't want you working on the Sabbath day, he go provide. Because what? All them little pigeon and things that's eating, them don't work no way. You think the Most High care about them more than his chosen people, which is us? We have to do what God said. The Sabbath day is a special day. No working, no buying, no selling, no cooking. Come together with your virgins, meditate on the scripture. Because the Bible says you have to meditate day and night. And then give me that in Joshua 1 and 8. Because what? We're breaking the Sabbath, committing a sin to better we position, because we the position we in sin now we did. It come like we spinning top in mud. We ain't making sense because watch this, we want to prosper. But how prosperity is coming?
Joshua chapter 1 verse 8. This is the book of the law. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night.
Hold on, right? He said the book of the Lord, you have to meditate in that book day and night. Right? And you know what read?
That thou mayest observe to do all that is written therein.
So if you're following and you're doing all what's written in here, you're living by that, read.
For then shalt thou make thy way prosperous.
But then what?
Thou shalt make thy way prosperous.
Then Rasta, you're going to make your way prosperous. Read.
And then thou shalt have good success.
So if you want to be prosperous and have good success, come out of this gutter living. To elevate yourself, you have to live according to what this book says. Right?
That's right.
So when you think when you're hustling, you're on the grind right through, on the Sabbath and all, you ain't going to prosper because you're breaking God's law. It come like you're putting your money in a bag with hole. You may not know what's here. Right? Alright, you won't take this one before you go. Because the more you work, the more you can't see your way. Because why? You're breaking the commandments. Right. So it come like you say, you get paid from that fan. Hear this, Rasta, hear this one.
Haggai 1 and 6. Ye have sown much and bring in little.
You're so much, you're working hard. And you're bringing in small things, right?
Ye eat, but ye have not enough.
Hold on, not so you're on the road, you're eating in it. But you ain't getting enough, right?
Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe ye, but ye are not warm.
Yeah.
And he that earneth wages to put into a bag with holes.
You're getting money, but you can't see any money going. It come like you're getting money, you put it in a bag with a hole. Every time you put it, it's gone. That's what's going on with we, because we breaking God's laws. We cannot see we way unless we stop breaking God's laws.
That's right.
You understand? That's what the Bible says. So that we are the return. Stop breaking the commandments of God. Turn to God. You don't only turn to God when you hear Trinidad get earthquake. The Twin Towers shaking. Everybody running, they want to pray. Corona, COVID come. Everybody outside, they praying, they turn righteous. But once you're in under the pressure, you don't want to hear about no God talk. You don't want to hear about no Bible. You don't want to hear no righteousness. Righteousness today is Sunday, you listen some reggae and you smoke some weed and you're righteous. That is shit. That's not righteousness. Righteousness is keeping the commandments of God. Deuteronomy 6:25. Give it on Deuteronomy 6:25. Right? Don't tell me righteousness, you're listening Sizzler and Capleton and you rock back bone in a big head and you say love, 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 love. That is not righteousness. That is not righteousness. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 6 and verse 25. And it shall be our righteousness if we observe to do all these commandments.
It shall be our righteousness if we do the commandments of God. That was righteousness. And if you're not doing righteousness, you're doing evil. You're doing unrighteousness. All unrighteousness is sin. It's evil. Right. So you're walking on the right side of evil people we're dealing with and moving around. Who we calling friend and family. Evil people, evil society, because why? We don't want to be righteous. It's no middle ground. I ain't righteous, but I ain't evil. I just normal. That's madness. Right. Because our people is stricken with madness. That's why you hear all them set and mad talk. Read righteousness again.
Deuteronomy chapter 6 verse 25. And it shall be our righteousness if we observe to do all these commandments before the Lord our God as he had commanded us.
As he had commanded us. Because there are some people, they claim they want to do the commandments, but they want to do it in their own way, their own fashion, on their own terms and conditions. But it doesn't work so. You have to do the commandment as God has commanded. Not as you feel. As God has commanded, right?
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation